Good morning. It still is hot for me. Bit of a late morning. Today is Friday for me. It's my morning off. I get Friday and Saturday morning off. And Tuesday night. And Sunday night. Tuesday night's supposed to be for a worship practice, so I can give back to my community, to my church. At a time I do that is Tuesday night and Sunday morning. It seems like that's been all of a mess here lately. I've only just auditioned to be a team, which they readily accepted, which is kind of what I expected. It grew ice. It grew ice. That means it's still pretty cold despite the fact that I left it out without switching it all day yesterday. Okay. Came home to a goat dying last night. I laid hands on it and prayed and massaged it a bit and kind of felt around to see if I could feel anything unusual. I didn't know really what was wrong. And woke up to it dead this morning, so he's back over there, our blue-eyed buck. Lainey thinks worms was the reason. She knows more about that than I do. I'm going to go ahead and believe her. Got my first payroll today, $280. I was expecting 2 weeks worth. I don't know why, just because I hope for the best sometimes. But the 200 is going to finish paying for rent. 80 is going to take care of Lainey's shirt for her vaccine leaders march. And a copper bolus gun, so we can copper bolus the goats so they don't get more sick. And then probably a little bit left for her just to have on hand. And I've got 150 cash, which is for gas and food. So we're doing all right. Everything's taken care of, which I like. We already paid $400 in rent last Friday when it was due, so we're $200 late. Which we're not real happy about, but I'm glad that I'm able to pay it before the month's out. I still have to pay 100 of that, 55 of that. Got to pay for registration, so I only got 100. And then that 100 really needs to go with another 100 towards the car payment. So I need to go make some money. Which Friday is supposed to be a good night for pizza delivery. It was last week. Last week I made $100 in tip on a Friday. I'd like to do that again. So I gotta be on my game. And I have a practical massage exam, 1 hour Swedish with some passive stretches and BMTs with my teacher, Jake Lauderstein. He's going to feel my entire massage and then give me some feedback all the way on all aspects of it. It's also graded, and lots of people do fail it. So, gotta get ready for that. And you're gonna have to give me a minute because my children are playing in dirt, and you're gonna have to give me a minute. I'm gonna give me a minute. What are we doing? Did you throw dirt in his face? Okay, why was he screaming like that? Malachi, it's not your dirt, dude. It's not your dirt. They're building something, Malachi. Leave them be. Y'all need more dirt there, huh? Alright. Enough chit-chat. I gotta stick my head in ice water a couple times. My hand's been hurting this morning. I slept in till 8:46 because things were hurting. I got home late. Not too late though. 10, 9, it's 9:30. I got shit to do. Had a bunch of sugar yesterday and wheat. My massage therapy class, May 2019. Louderstown and Conway had a potluck yesterday morning, early afternoon. We had brunch, but not many of my fellow students are knowledgeable on nutrition, and so there wasn't a lot of the food was unhealthy but delicious. Which is not abnormal for this world, is it? Apparently German sweet potatoes are apple cider vinegar sweetened. They're pretty good. Not German sweet potatoes. German potato salad. German potato salad. Hurt my wrists. My wrists that time. I had some real bad arthritis in my wrists. The synovial joints being attacked here recently and in my past. I think that's why my hands hurt the most. Ooh, back here. Owie. Ooh. Had a lot more ice in here than I expected. Had kind of a coolish day yesterday though. Probably only had 2 inches lost despite me not having changed it. Maybe 1.5 inches. Wasn't that much. It's kind of nice to not have your inaction cause too damaging of consequences, so that things don't go completely astray because you weren't paying attention or doing the things that you know you ought to do. Alright, time to go dig a hole. And I always did enjoy the idea of exercising. through actual work so that I accomplish something. So when I go work, I treat it like exercise. And I go hard. Because it just makes sense. So I'm going to go dig that hole. I'm not going to stop until I can finish it. Oh, but I'm going to stretch my back first. You want to see what that looks like? Don't know if you have before. My wife's been busting her ass on the homestead. And I've been severely lacking. I started doing this back when I herniated my disc because my chiropractor said my hamstrings were tight. So I started to my best effort to lengthen them. When I first started doing this, my wife, I'd have to lay on the ground, and she would have to do my legs for me. I could do like this, I think, somewhere around there, before I started to feel it. I've had great improvement in the last 8 months. Is she done being outside? Alright, my daughter's sad. So peace out, home chickens.